Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're unpacking the wild transition of content creators from, bedroom hobbyists to legitimate, high-revenue business empires. If you've ever found yourself wondering how the people on your feed actually build sustainable companies out of posting videos, well, you are definitely in the right place.
So let's dive right into this absolutely massive number, $528 billion. That's the projected global market size of the creator economy by 2030, which is up from just over $127 billion back in 2023. We're talking about a compound annual growth rate of 22.5%. So yeah, this is no longer just about getting likes and doing trendy dances. We're looking at a fundamental shift in the global digital economy. It's honestly a staggering transformation when you stop to think about it. How did filming videos in a bedroom become a $500 billion industry? To really understand this evolution, we need to look past the viral skits to examine the exact underlying mechanics of how these digital empires are built and then scaled from the ground up.
Okay, here's our roadmap for this explainer. We'll be covering the age of creatorpreneurs, a booming global ecosystem, India's digital content revolution, the blueprint of a creator, how creators actually profit, and finally, building a media empire. We're taking a journey from the big picture macroeconomic landscape all the way down to real corporate case studies.
All right, Section 1, the age of creatorpreneurs, redefining digital business. Let's officially meet the main character of our explainer. Notice how we're elevating the standard creator into a strategic business entity here. A creatorpreneur isn't just posting for fun. They are strategically building a complex business model around their digital presence. They're leveraging audience engagement and multiple monetization paths to turn a personal brand into a fully scalable enterprise. It's a whole different ballgame.
There's a pretty stark contrast between the old way of doing business and our new algorithmic reality. A traditional entrepreneur generally relies on physical products, traditional services, and standard marketing. But the creatorpreneur, they rely on their personal brand, digital content creation, and platform algorithms to drive revenue. They are essentially micro-entrepreneurs playing a constant game of algorithmic chess just to maintain their visibility.
Moving right along to Section 2, a booming global ecosystem, the macro market. The crucial point here is understanding the sheer scale of the playground these creators operate in.
The year-over-year market growth is, frankly, explosive. We're seeing a steady climb from just $5 billion back in 2017, surging past $127 billion in 2023, and aiming straight for that massive $528 billion mark by 2030. Right now, there are an estimated 50 million creators globally generating content for 5 billion social media users. That level of demand is quite literally reshaping entertainment and commerce all the same time.
Section 3. India's digital content revolution, a case study in scale. This is a specific market that's poised to reach a staggering $20 billion by 2025.
India's unique combination of youthful demographics, digital access, and systemic support is basically creating a perfect storm. Just look at the driving factors. You've got over 800 million internet users with incredibly affordable mobile data. Plus, we're seeing a massive shift toward regional languages, which now make up 40% of all content output, proving that audiences really crave deep authenticity over glossy, broad appeal media. Throw in government support, like a proposed $1 billion creator fund, and the rapid growth of localized platforms like ShareChat and Moj, and it's a true masterclass in how lowering tech barriers democratizes content at scale.
Let's jump into Section 4, Blueprint of a Creator, the roadmap to success. Because we really need to look at how someone actually goes from zero to a full-fledged brand. This step-by-step roadmap proves that going viral, well, that's really just the beginning. The real work is all in the back end. It starts with Step 1, discovering a niche and entering a platform. Then Step 2, creating culturally relevant content consistently. But Step 3 is where the magic actually happens, building strong parasocial bonds with your audience. Once that trust is locked in, Step 4 is to diversify monetization beyond standard ads. Then Step 5, leverage backend AI and creator SaaS tools to streamline your operations. And finally, Step 6, scale into a multi-channel media empire. It's a highly deliberate, deeply strategic loop. All right, Section 5, how creators actually profit. Show me the money. We've got to shatter a massive preconceived notion about influencer income right now. Brand deals actually take up a whopping 68.8% of creator revenue. Think about that for a second. It proves that platform ad revenue like YouTube AdSense simply doesn't pay the bills for most people. Ad share only accounts for 7.3%. The rest comes from starting their own brands, affiliate links, and selling courses. This is absolutely critical to understand. If you rely solely on a platform's native ad payouts, you are at the absolute mercy of their constantly changing algorithms.
Because of that intense volatility, creators are shifting away from unreliable platform ad revenue entirely and embracing direct-to-consumer or DTC models like merchandise and paid subscriptions. Creators are effectively bypassing those unpredictable algorithms by selling directly to their deeply loyal communities. Whether it's through Patreon, exclusive courses, or their own physical products, true financial independence in this space means owning the transaction, not just the attention.
And that brings us to Section 6, Building a Media Empire, the Final Evolution. What exactly happens when a creator successfully executes all these steps and transitions into a full corporate enterprise? To ground these abstract concepts in reality, let's take a look at Monk Entertainment. Co-founded by Ranveer Alabadia, who you might know digitally as Beer Biceps, and Viraj Sheth, this isn't just a YouTube channel anymore. As of 2025, it's a 360-degree marketing and talent management firm with 54 employees and an annual revenue of nearly 97.6 crore rupees. This highlights exactly how top creators leverage their initial platform success to build very real, highly lucrative B2B companies.
But, behind all the glitz and the multi-million-dollar empires, we absolutely have to acknowledge the harsh realities of the space. There is a massive income disparity. For example, 95% of Indian creators make less than 10 lakh rupees a year. There's also a terrifying risk of platform dependency, where one single algorithm tweak can tank a channel's views overnight. Combine that with a lack of traditional healthcare or work benefits, and the rapid rise of deepfakes and AI generation threatening original human content, and you have an incredibly volatile landscape for anyone outside the top 1%.
Which brings us to a really critical crossroads. As AI learns to create flawlessly written texts and generate hyper-realistic videos, what will be the true value of human authenticity? Will audiences gravitate towards the perfection of machines, or will the messy, authentic parasocial bonds formed by human creatorpreneurs become the ultimate premium product? I want to leave you with that provocative thought to ponder as the digital landscape continues to evolve. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and keep questioning the mechanics behind the content you consume. Welcome